Yeah, so this one definitely hits home. I actually was a little reluctant to do this video, but I feel like I got to talk about it. Of course, I'm an East Orange resident, New Jersey, and what's going on with the school district right now is a little alarming.
Hours after angry parents, teachers, and students sounded off during a contentious school board meeting. Board members voted to make significant cuts and layoffs.
And a lot of parents that we spoke with today, they are very upset following the meeting last night. So the school district basically had to make a very difficult decision and to make some cuts. They're in a budget deficit anywhere between $8 to $10 million, and they need to cut somewhere. So they're deciding 93 positions, and those 93 positions are basically broken down by 24 math and literacy teaching coaches, a dozen social workers, and also more than 20 substitute teachers. Now, this is after the cut announcement last night, which was met with anger. And then today, teachers not showing up for a half day of school now is what these students and these teachers and these parents are all dealing with. So again, it started last night, a fiery meeting at East Orange School District headquarters, more than 450 people consisting of parents and teachers voicing their feelings about cuts to school staff. In the end, the Board of Education voted to lay off those 93 school staff positions. Now,
And see, here's the thing. Like I said, it really does hit home. You know, in our country, teachers are not paid enough. To have such a huge budget deficit and have teachers cut, it really does cause havoc to the kids. And after all the things we went through the pandemic, the last thing we need in this country is to have situations where teachers are not being compensated well. And most teachers who teach, they're not doing it for the money. They really do it because they really care about our kids.
okay, so now I'm being joined by Dr. Christopher Irving. He is the superintendent of the East Orange School District here in New Jersey. Now, we just aired, as I explained to you, parents are not happy. They're saying, where is this money? Our children deserve better. The children are our future. Yeah. Explain this decision you made for 93 positions to be cut.
First and foremost, I want to be clear that teaching and learning is our top priority in this district. But our financial challenges are real. And as a result of that, we've had to make some really difficult decisions relative to how we move forward. What we've decided to do is take some of our best and brightest coaching teachers in the district and return them back to the classroom. Knowing that we have the need to move instruction, to continue to move our math and ELA scores, taking those 47 some odd coaches and putting them back in the classroom was the best academic option and financially prudent option. And I want to be clear, this is challenging, but we're doing this together. Our mayor is here with us, our Board of Education. As a community, we're collectively trying to navigate the challenges together.
So why the half day today? I'm hearing that 29 teachers in this school alone just did not show up to work. They called in.
Sure. Last night was rough for everyone, myself included. And I know for some of our staff, it was a very dramatic night. And so we wanted to respect that space. We know some teachers indeed called out today, and out of respect for that, we wanted to give parents and kids the opportunity of the day to decompress from last evening.
Isn't this going to impact? I mean, you have substitute teachers. I've read what 20 substitute teachers are not going to have a job. And those coaches, you said that they're coming back in, but they look like they're on the list of the 93 positions that are being cut.
Those coaches are being moved into classroom positions. So I want to be very clear about that. But it does impact, and I want to be very transparent about that. But we currently have vacancies and other budget issues, other issues that have been incurred by our budget presently. What we're trying to do is finally get out of this. And what I've said last night is what I mean. Sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward.
If you have kids, you understand what it's like when you take your kids to school and you drop them off and you hope they're in a safe space and that they're going to have teachers who care about them. And our kids spend a lot of time at school. Let's face it. Our kids spend a lot of time, their most developmental times of the day during school. But again, it just underscores you really have to be involved with your local government. You know what I mean? When you look at places like, ironically, I grew up in Dalton. If you guys know about Dalton, Illinois, I grew up in Dalton long before Tiffany Henyard came there and wreaked havoc on the town. But they have the same deficit problems all across all parts of that local government. So one thing I will say, My wife and I purposely moved to East Orange. We do love the town. I love East Orange, and I'm also proud to live in a very black town. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be honest with you. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to be here. East Orange, we have a lot of investment that has come in. We've had a lot of private investment. Obviously, we have a brick church station that's been built up. If you know the area, you know what I'm talking about. But we have a lot of luxury apartments. Property values have skyrocketed since the pandemic, like a lot of places around the country. I'm gonna keep my eye on this, but again, my point of doing this is you gotta stay on top of the local government. Be aware, go to your board meetings, know what's going on in local government on the state level and on the federal level. But we have to do better by teachers, man. We definitely do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Crucial Convo.